Hello, I'm having water. My name is Carmine Rojas, bassist with Joe Bonamassa and a couple other famous guys. But right now we're here to talk about exotic bass, which is a really fantastic bass that I'm playing. I got introduced by them through a friend of mine named Lance Keltner, and I love the bass. It's a cool bass. It's a great instrument, fun to play. You have to play it too. So come out and see me play the bass. You'll enjoy it. Producer Kevin Shirley. Kevin Shirley's worked with Black Crowes, Led Zeppelin. He's like Led Zeppelin's secret weapon, mixer and sound. He was called by Joe Bonamassa to do a special album because Joe went to a certain level and couldn't go any further. So they called Kevin Shirley to take it to another place. So we got Jason Bonham, John Bonham's son, myself, the keyboard player Rick Malik, and we did an album called You and Me, which was the first time we met together. 06. Yeah, 06, and then they went on tour. I didn't go on tour with them because I took a break from going on tour, and I went out with Joe at the start of last year. You know, I figured it might be fun, and it was fun. So, yes, I didn't do a solo at all because I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's you know, when you physically think about it, about holding a foundation, you can do a foundation, you can do a solo. So I play musical inside the whole evening. I do melodies in the whole evening, just like Paul McCartney would do in the Beatles. It's all beautiful melodies. He doesn't have to solo. Yeah. It's about supporting him, making him look good. So whoever I work for, whether it's David Bowie, whether it's Rod Stewart, Tina Turner, John Waite, my job is to be foundation, not to be in front. That's his job. He needs to have the focus of the people to see him only, not to be distracted. And if he wants me to come up there, I'll go. But otherwise, I like it where I am. We have a unity, which is important as a team, and that's for me. It's very important to be a team player.
We are a basement.
I'm old school. You know, I mix the old school and I mix the new school. The new school meaning sonically the sound and tone with the old bass patterns, more of a foundation bass like the 60s and 70s. I come from like Motown. My world is Motown, Spanish, African, and English rock. So I can mix all that. My family's from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, yeah. So it's part Spain. I was born in New York. Oh. But my family is from Puerto Rico. And we grew up in the 60s. So for us in the 60s, we had Tito Puente, Celia Cruz, I Am Butterfly, Jimi Hendrix, Humble Pie. So in the radio, AM radio, they played everything. They would play Four Seasons and then play Jethro Tull. So the station, so to us, music was always the same. It wasn't categorized. Growing up for me, music was just music. And today it's still music. I grew up in New York. I grew up in a Spanish neighborhood. Okay. And I grew up with Italians, with Irish. So my Spanish background has Latin roots with African music. Nice. And so my Latin and African roots mixed with the English rock, like Hendrix, Humble Pie, The Who, Led Zeppelin, later on, mixed together. And it all works because everything has roots to Africa. Anything you do has sort of rhythms that comes from someplace. And everyone rearranges them differently. So I can play like Let's Dance on the David Bowie album, which I play. It's an old R&B Latin groove, but I straightened the beat so it works for Let's Dance. So all you do is move the beats around. You can do one simple line like Bob Dylan plays the same chords, makes a song over it. I moved to Europe for a long time. Lived in Germany with a prog band, German-British band named Nectar. So I do a lot of English blues and different combinations. Yeah, many years 'cause I was a big fan of the Faces, and I was a big fan of the Jeff Beck group. So as a kid growing up and being able to play with him was great to do all those classic songs. It was just it's wonderful to play those songs with the original person. So it was always nice. Yeah, very long tour. Yeah, we've been out for it's going to be 8 months.
8 months?
It's going to be 9 months since January, end of January, of the world tour.
After
Hey, come sit here. This is my friend. Okay. Ana Sedel, who's a great singer,
Hi. How you doing?
great artist from Mexico City. We did a great album together. Another artist I work with, besides Joe Bonamassa, David Bowie, and Rod Stewart, and Ana Sedel, John Wade.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big
It's
names.
a good league. And she's a wonderful friend and a sister, and like family. We're gonna do England, Germany. Well, actually England, Germany, Spain, Bucharest. We have the Eastern countries. We have Austria. We have Sweden. We have Denmark. We have Russia, Moscow. We end in Budapest at the end. Then next year we have Croatia, and we have a lot. We have a lot more with the new album next year. We have another 8 months next year too. So we have a big campaign with a great bass. Ooh.
I hope
You mustn't forget the bass. It was fantastic. I'm still a baby with it. I'm still learning different EQs or whatever, and all night I was adjusting and going, "Oh, that's kind of good. Oop, that's not gonna work." Try a song and then move it around. It's been really interesting. It's a great. I tell you, it's a great new company, and you should buy plenty of it. Difference is people make great basses, but some sing for the artist. Some like for our show, Joe Bonamassa, it's a perfect bass because it's a blend of R&B, blues, rock, and maybe folk. Once we get to do classical stuff, but the blend of the bass works for me here in this situation. I play a lot of great basses, but it's nice to have something new to play again. It just refreshes me, and it makes me play. Some basses, when you play a guitar, you don't feel like playing; you just kind of pick it up. Some things make you want to play, so it's kind of cool, And it reminds me of like old Fenders and Yamahas and stuff, and it's just the quality of it's great. I really love the quality work on it. The EQs are great, and I'll let you know the rest of the next few weeks how she does in Europe and here.
Great.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. I'm a player.
Great.
She's staying with me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my new girlfriend.
Okay.
You had to tell my other girlfriend, but she's